You didn't miss anything, just me saying, I need a drink, I'm thirsty. Alright. I think I decided what I want to end with for tonight. Now let's play something about a classic. Just hits the spot, you know? Alright, bear with me while I get this set up for a minute. I wonder if this one will just like... Nope. Well, it didn't crash the game though. Game's still open. Cover. Oh, alright, hold on. Gotta go to window mode, I think. But at least this one was able to survive. No, I don't. The options menu, bro. Thank you. At least able to, Alt-tab this one without it crashing. There we go. There's my boy. No, Aces, you missed it. We were already in space. We can't go back. Only for time marches forward. All right, I'll do this. Space. Want to go to space. But we did on Insane Aquarium Deluxe. We did the space mod or cheat code. I guess it was more of a cheat code than a mod. It turns your background into space. That didn't change to full screen. Come on. That wasn't my shot. Why is this not going to full screen? Not. Okay, hold on. Not going to full screen. Me? What the heck, dude? It was in full screen. I know it can be in full screen. Yeah, there's no answer too obvious. I don't want demo. I want options. Full screen. Done. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, you know what? To be fair, I feel like Bethesda was a little bit on the downturn before they got bought. But yeah, the previous answers as given by our cult was Bungie, and then my answer was PopCap Games. It was kind of a loaded question. I miss good old PopCap before they got bought by EA and they just punched out crap. Well, see, like, the funny thing is, like, I don't even think Bungie makes Halo anymore. But, like, there's all the stuff they made before Halo that kind of... Yeah, anyway. Dude, I used to love this game. Something fierce. Haven't played in a while, though. I used to watch somebody, I forget who it was, somebody that I follow on Twitch used to do speedruns of this game. I used to love to watch that. We have 5 orange pegs to go. Clear them all to win. Sierra. That's an interesting one. Who bought Sierra? And when? I guess I don't recall. See, I didn't even know they got bought. I just kind of figured they shut down. Hit the bricks. This level has bricks. Clear the orange bricks and the pegs. Hog slide. Oh, I botched the pog slide. Oh, Activision. That's interesting. Yeah, I think one of the what else did I talk? I talked about Rareware was another one that I feel like was a good answer for this question. Super long shot. Get it, get it. Oh, thought I was gonna get the bucket. Alright, I got 4 balls and 5 pegs, so as long as I can double up on one. Alright, there we go. We'll be okay. Actually, it's gonna be tough too, because that one in the bottom is kind of covered up a little bit. Ooh, I should have waited. Shoot. It's gonna be tough. Oh, yes! Greatest Peggle player of all time is back, baby. Oh, God. That was not intentional, by the way. The second time. First time was definitely intentional. Second time was not intentional. Dude, this game, this is another one that I feel like it's an IP that is like sitting there, just stagnating, falling out of people's memories. They could easily make another good Peggle game. Like, I feel like they had Peggle and they had Peggle Nights, and then I think they had Peggle 2 but it was like an Xbox exclusive, and so of course nobody played it because nobody bought an Xbox One. No, I'm just kidding. I know people bought Xbox One. I know they bought it. I didn't buy it. I wasn't gonna buy an Xbox One just to play Peggle. I'll tell you that much. All right, now we got the bounce tracker. Let's see where our bounces are gonna go. But I think that might be it. I don't know if they've made another Peggle. After Peggle 2. Hey, what's up, Dave? We're having a good... What is it? Tuesday? Is it still Tuesday? Oh, long shot. We're just reliving the glory days. Playing some old PopCap games, remembering what it used to be like when they made good stuff. Oh, that blue one was in the way. I haven't hit your PopCap games yet. Well, I've only played 3 so far. I played Insane Aquarium. Dude, I'm gonna lose. Oh, wait. Oh, no! I didn't mean to click! Undo! Oh, now I lost the tracker. Alright, I gotta hit the free ball on this one. Wait. Punch the microphone. I played in Santa Aquarium Deluxe for quite a bit. And then I did a short stint with Pizza Frenzy. And then we just started this one up. Let's see if I can guess your PopCap game. Knowing what I know about the __ Dave. Nice. Oh, I'm still under in Santa Aquarium. Yeah, wait. Can I fix it without breaking the game? See. We'll see. Oh, the game went away. No, not Peggle 2. Wait, Peggle. Oh no, 2 viewers. Alright, here's my chance to dominate the Peggle category. Okay. Okay. Let me guess. I'm gonna guess that Dave's favorite PopCap game is / was Bejeweled Deluxe. He forgot about Bejeweled. Okay, well, probably, I'm guessing I didn't hit it then. I mean, there's an obvious one in my mind, and it's my favorite. I don't know when I'm gonna play it, but it was like probably gonna be the one I saved to the end, which is Plants vs. Zombies. I believe is their magnum opus. But I've never really heard you talk about Plants vs. Zombies. Zuma. Zuma is probably in my top 5. It may even be number 3. It was on the short list for tonight. I'll tell you that. I almost started with it, and I was like, nah, I really want to play in Santa Aquarium. So I will probably be doing Zuma at some point. I don't know if I'll do the first one or the second one. I don't know if they're that different. But most of my experiences with the first one. Yeah, me and one of my old friends used to be very competitive about our Zuma acumen and how I had the frog with the sun god hat on it. And then he photoshopped the picture of Jarman Kell from Command & Conquer Generals with a sun god hat, and would always tell me that he had Jarman Kell with a sun god hat unlocked in Command & Conquer Generals. I don't know if I still have that picture or not. It's been 20 years. Probably not. If I had to guess. You only care about the box. Zuma's a good one, though. I think Zuma is an excellent choice. Why did I shoot that there? That was stupid. But I really like, obviously, Plants vs. Zombies is probably my favorite. Peggle is probably my second favorite. Honestly, Zuma might be number 3. I originally was talking about Santa Aquarium potentially being as high as number 3, but Zuma probably clears in Santa Aquarium. So one of the ones that I wanted to play was Alchemy. God dang it. But unfortunately, Alchemy is not available on Steam, so it was not included in the PopCap collection that I purchased like 15 years ago. And so I checked on Abandonware, to see if it was free on there, and a couple PopCap games are. I think Pixelus was on there, which is a Pixelus, which is a Picross game, was considered abandonware, and Seven Seas, and a couple others. But unfortunately, Alchemy was not, because apparently you can still buy it on the EA Games, whatever replaced Origin. So I could not get it for free. So I probably won't be playing that one. Monty Multi-Ball. Alchemy was a good one. Bejeweled was okay, but I was never a huge fan of it. But you have to respect, like, it was kind of the game that launched 1,000 copies. It's like one of the first notable match 3 genre. Maybe they weren't the first, but they were like the first popular one to really take the world by storm. I mean, I used to remember, like when I was in college and graduate school, and I would go to work in doctors and offices and hospitals and stuff. The people at the front desk were almost always playing Bejeweled on their computer, or once smartphones kind of became the in thing, you would see people playing it on their phone a lot. PopCap Mega Pack on archive.org. Oh, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'll look at it. I just checked abandoned. I just Googled it to see if it was available anywhere. Actually, I was looking for something else first. I was looking for Pixel. So I Googled if you could buy it, because I couldn't find it on Steam, and it was on the abandonware site. So I downloaded it from there, and I'm like, oh well, is Alchemy on there, because I don't have that. And Alchemy is on the abandonware website, but now it links you to the EA storefront and tells you that it's no longer considered to be abandonware because it was put onto the EA storefront. But no, I would not be opposed to having a look-see on the old archive.org. Maybe I'll do that next time. Yeah, baby. I don't remember a ton about Alchemy, but I remember, I think I played a browser version of it first. And I remember playing it a lot, to the point where, my parents were not happy about it because I was always online while I was playing it. Which back in the day meant that the phone line was tied up. So, they were not huge fans of Alchemy. The game or the pseudoscience. Come on, brother. Hit something. There you go. Alright, that was good. I think we're okay. We got plenty of balls here. Yeah, they had a lot of games. So there was a lot of them that I don't think I have. That weren't available on Steam, that I don't care, because they're like the and I think I do have a couple of them, but maybe only one or two. But when I was looking at the complete works, they have several. But they're hidden objects, detective games or something or other, called PI Mysteries or something, and I have no interest in playing those. So I won't be. But yeah, they made a bunch of those. But yeah, they made a good amount of stuff. I was kind of going through. It might have been before you came in. At one point, I was going through, because I took all the ones that are on Steam that I own, which is I think all of them, and put them into a collection in my library so I could just quickly see There's quite a few, because there's 4. There's Astropop. There's like 4 different Bejeweled. There's Bejeweled, Bejeweled 2, and Bejeweled 3, and then Bejeweled Twist, which was a little bit different. Oh, how do I get that? And then there was like Pizza Frenzy. There's Bookworm Adventures 1 and 2. There was one called Noah's Ark, but that one is not on Steam. Oh shoot, that one is in my way. Didn't even see it. Nice. Obviously Plants vs. Zombies, Peggle Knights. There was also Peggle Extreme, but I don't think I have that. But really, all it was like it had a couple of orange box maps on it. Maybe this is Peggle Extreme. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I already forgot. I think it is. Go to the menu. Say. No, it doesn't say. Oh well, doesn't matter. What else was on? Yeah, the WoW version of Peggle. And then Peggle 2, but that was a Xbox exclusive. We talked about that one a little. So I don't have access to that, fortunately. I already said Pizza Frenzy. Insane Aquarium, Feeding Frenzy, which was like another aquarium type game. Typer Shark, which I played a lot of Typer Shark in my freshman year of college. I was pretty competitive with my cousin. I did not win very much because I'm not a good typist. Back then I couldn't even really type properly. Which is funny because I had to take typing in high school. I took typing in middle school and high school twice. It was required. So like I usually learned it good enough to like pass the little typing, class. It wasn't even a full class. It was usually like part of your English class. But the problem was, back then, they still wanted everything handwritten. So you learned how to type, and then they're like, no using computers. And I'm like, okay. So you taught me a skill and then don't let me use it, and then, as Steve Carell once said, if you don't use it, you will lose it. And so then I didn't really know how to type very well, so. That one's in a bad spot. Let's get this one first. Oh, well, I whiffed that, but that's okay. Get off the corner. I'll see if we can get these out of the way. Alright, we're all good. I took a computer class in elementary school, but it did not teach typing. It taught how to use a word processor. But we mostly just used like word art or clip art or whatever it was called back in the day. And learned how to print things. It was a very rudimentary computer class because they had just had the computer lab donated and they didn't have anybody to run it. And so the computer class was taught by the gym teacher, and she did not know how to use a computer. So we did not learn very much except how to play Amazon Trail. No, not Amazon Trail. What was it? Yukon Trail? It was the one where you ride a bike. So these were, so we had an Apple II at home. These were like one step above an Apple II, but they were still Macintoshes. I do remember that. But they were before the ones where they started making them all funky colors. This is not great. Even worse, as Weird Al would say. I rushed that shot. Ooh. Perfect. I didn't rush it. Well thought out shot. Ooh, that's the money. Oh, that's the money. Oh, that's the money shot right there. What they call it in Peggle. Just don't make it weird. Yeah, no, they're different. I'm saying I had an Apple II. And then the school had some sort of... They were Macintosh computers, but I don't know what model or... I don't think it was a Power PC, because couldn't Power PC also do Windows dual boot? Because my cousin had a Power PC. So I used one of those growing up when I would go to their house. I don't think that's what the computer had. Computer lab in elementary school had. But most of the classrooms in elementary school still had the old like disk boot, where you put in a floppy disk and play Number Muncher. And those were Apple, but I don't know if it was Apple II. Might have been Apple II. I feel like this would have been like when my cousin had it. It was before the 2000s, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I can't remember. There was a point in my life where I kind of stopped going over there, and I don't remember when exactly it was. But I know they had that computer, or they had a Macintosh that could boot. Because we used to play Power Pete on it, and then we would also get stuff from the library that was Windows games, like Windows 95 stuff. I don't know. If I asked him, he'd know about it, but I don't want to talk to my cousin. What were the ones that like were all fruit colored? Like they were like kiwi lime and tangelo and strawberry kiwi, and they had the stupid mouse with one button that was a circle. I remember our computers, our high school computers, all were those, with very few exceptions. That was an iMac? Okay. I couldn't remember if that was when they started calling them iMac or not. I didn't use them a ton. We only used them in like chemistry every once in a while to do like the statistical analysis. Which is funny to think about only doing statistical analysis in chemistry class, but that was what we used it for. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't use them in statistics class. We did that all on graphing calculators. I didn't learn to use Excel for statistics until college. Took another stats course. I feel like the pyramid power is one of the worst. Yeah, the G3. That's what I remember it being called. It was the G3. remember they were pretty proud about having them in the classroom, and then we never used them. Not a good shot. Okay. That was only slightly better because it got saved. Come on. Hit. Here you go. Ah. See, the problem with the friggin' pyramid is that, like, yeah, it'll, like, save some shots from, like, falling in the abyss, but it's, like, sloped downwards, so, like, they just fall off the edge anyway. Not going good. Oh. Really not going good. That was good. That was very good. Maybe the most good shot I've taken all. Not really. I think I've taken some. I don't think I ever saw it. I don't know what you're talking about, the Pixar lamp. I can't picture that in my head. I've probably seen one. At that point, I probably was in college, and I built my own PC, and the school didn't ever give you anything to use again. They expect you to have your own. I was one of the only people my freshman year without a laptop, which was rough. Because I went with building a desktop PC with my graduation money instead of buying a laptop. But I got by. Sunflower. Why would you want your computer to look like a sunflower? Nice. Oh. The only thing I like about the... I lost my mouse cursor. There it is. Yeah, I do definitely remember that my cousin had to get a Mac laptop because he was in like theater and production, and he had to do video editing, and like back then, like the only thing you could use was Final Cut Pro. So he had to buy like a $2,700 laptop so that he could buy a $800 piece of software. I don't know how much it cost, but I remember him complaining about how much Final Cut Pro was. Because he tried to pirate it, and it didn't work. And so he broke down and bought it because he needed it to do his final project. Come on, brother. No, that's not gonna happen. Dude, this sucks. This one is in my way. It's not, it won't. Number one, I wouldn't care if it dings, but, it's in streamer mode right now, so it doesn't send me notifications. Like, I still see the little red one, but it doesn't pop up on the screen. No oranges in that whole bottom row, huh? None oranges? That was a stinker. I need to hit the purple peg. Need to earn some extra lives here. Alright, that was good. Pyramid pickup. Long shot. Long shot did not give me very many points, huh? Ugh. Yuck. Come on, get in there. There we go. Oh, oh, I thought I could get that other one down below. That was gonna be so good. Yeah, you can get a Final Cut Pro subscription for $5. Everything's subscription based now, and I get that from a financial point it's better, but like it kind of sucks. It's just like you just don't own anything anymore, and at any minute they can just like shut you off. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna be able to hit that. I don't know if I try to go for like the straight bounce and hope that it falls in the bucket, or if I try to bank it off the wall. High enough? Not even close. Okay. Oh no, and the needed to be like all the way up here. I shouldn't be getting stuck on stage 3. It's really funny because we use Adobe Acrobat for a lot of stuff at work, and we have like 400 employees, so we pay for like a huge number of licenses. And so one of our developers, while he was building out this new web-based records management platform that we just came out with last week, he's like, well, what if I just build a PDF editor? And everyone's like, what? And he's like, yeah, I can just do the stuff that Adobe does in the web-based editor, and then we don't have to pay for it anymore. And he basically, there's a few things that are missing, but he's confident that he can add them. He's basically just created his own PDF editor. You can do like page extractions, you can do edits, you can crop, you can write comments, you can put stamps. Come on. Ugh. But yeah, that's the other part of it too, is like, you know, you'd have to pay like $500 to own it, and then like in a couple years they'll come out with a new industry standard, and it'll have some sort of feature that you need, or like the old one will stop working and they're like, oh, we don't support that anymore. Okay, another free ball. I think we're okay. We got 3 left. All that for it to fall in the 10,000 bucket. I don't look at this computer on my phone. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. I'm still getting used to this new phone. I keep hitting the wrong buttons like all the time. Yeah, I do not remember seeing that with like the fat bass like that. Kind of wacky. I don't like it. I ended up going back to Google Pixel because my carrier supports Google phones again, or for the first time. So that was really the only reason I didn't get one last time I had to buy a new phone, is because I was switching to Straight Talk, and at the time they didn't support Google phones, and so I went back to a Samsung Galaxy S9, and then I had that for like 5 or 6 years, and it finally was like starting to take a dump. So on Black Friday, I looked around and found a decent open box Pixel 10 Pro XL. I figured I'll just get it, so I did. And so I'm getting used to it because things are just slightly different enough, like where the buttons are and what they do, for me to keep hitting the wrong thing. But they're mostly, I mean, they're both Android, so they're mostly the same. Yeah, I paid a little more than $250, but I also don't have a cell phone. Like, Straight Talk does not like allow you to like amortize your cell phone purchase over 2 years, which I don't know if your plan does or not. I don't know if that's like a quote unquote non-contract 2-year agreement type deal to get those prices, but like I basically have to pay full price for phones. So I found an unlocked one. Like I said, it was an open box deal, so still basically brand new. Just didn't come with the original packaging, which to me is not a big deal. That one in the bottom left corner is going to be a pain in the absolute balls to hit. Oh, I thought that might be the chance. I'm not going to get it. I'm going to get it, because this thing is going to be in the way. Oh, come on, catch it. Okay, another chance. Freaking whiffed it. Oh, the cursor does not line up where I need it to line up. Used to be able to use the cursor to cheat a little bit. And it's a little bit off center. That's a shame. All right, I need to try to focus on getting those ones cleared out early. And then for it to not give me the free ball, that was just rude. Come on, get that one to the right. Ah. Oh, okay, the 9A was on sale. Nice. But I really liked, I had the Google Pixel Generation 1. Was my previous phone, and I really liked it. Like I said, I wanted to get another Pixel when it inevitably died, but Straight Talk did not support Google phones at the time. However, that was like 6 years ago, so in the time since, they have changed their tune on that. Come on. Oh, thought it would save it. Which was nice. And it was really easy to set up too. I was a little bit worried about the whole like eSIM and all that stuff, but it basically took 2 seconds. I'm not gonna clear this. I'm not even close. Need like a miraculous shot. See, that's what I mean. It's just like it always slopes down. It goes away. It's one of my least favorite levels in this game. There's this one, and I feel like there's one of the... It's either one of the alien or one of the flower levels that is really annoying. Need the crab flipper level. Shaka Zuma. Now I got that stuck in my head because we were talking about Zuma. It's been just kind of rambling around in there for the past 30 minutes. Nice, that was good. That was, and it slopes down. Okay, okay, all right. Very nice. About as good as it could go. You gotta be kidding me with that one. Two left, huh? Well, that's not good. Okay. Make this. No, that was in my way and I didn't see it. Now I gotta hit a twofer. Level's impossible. Pyramid pile up. Sounds like a Donkey Kong 64 level. Or like a Banjo-Kazooie world. One of the two. God, are you kidding me? But yeah, it's really crazy to be able to use the phone again and not have like a horrendous amount of screen burn in. Because everyone's like, cell phones don't get screen burn in. Well, come take a look at my Galaxy S9 because the keyboard is completely burnt into it. The TikTok interface is burned into it. Nocturnal Hannah's stream overlay is burned into it. The Twitch interface is burned into it in general. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bud. I'm looking at it. It's got burn-in. It'd be great if phones didn't have burn-in, because then I probably wouldn't have even bought a new one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, never mind. It's the easiest shot ever made. Oh, yeah, baby. This is the first phone I ever had that got burned in. I'll say that much. Like I have not had that issue previously, but I definitely had it with this phone. Oh, come on, hit the purple, you jerk. Purple jerk. I'm gonna take out the middle. I'm not gonna be able to do the pog slide. Didn't have enough momentum. Yeah, I can say, luckily, I've never had any major issues with getting my cell phone switched over. I've heard some horror stories from people like getting locked out or like not having it transfer over, or like they buy one online to like save money and they get one that's not supported. Yeah, see, I started using mine a lot, so when I moved on my own, I started using it a lot, like especially like in bed, because my laptop really sucks, and I refuse to buy a new one until it dies. And so instead of just replacing the laptop, I just like use the heck out of the phone. Alright, if I don't get it this time, well, regardless of whether I get this or not, I'm gonna need to take a bathroom break for just a second. After this level, or after this attempt, I should say, because I don't think I'm gonna beat it. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute. Oh, I can't. There we go. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute. We'll play a little bit more Peggle here before I wrap it up. I'd like to at least finish this world, if not, maybe do the in a minute. Alright, we're back. Are you back? There we go. I forgot to pause the music. And we're back. Oh. Now we're back. Alright, every time I walk past the kitchen counter, I gotta take a peek inside the Christmas candy. I got a Werther's Original. Starlight Mint. Dude, in high school, I don't know why, but I was obsessed with Starlight Mints. I think it's because they were dirt cheap. And I could just buy like a big old bag of Starlight Mints for like $1. And then everybody wants to be your friend because you're the Starlight Mints guy. There's no other reason. Because once the mints are gone, those people are moving on, buddy. It was a lot cheaper than me, the Altoids guy, I'll tell you that much. Altoids guy was... he was shelling out for those things. Yeah, I always used to have Starlight Mints, and I always had gum. Everybody always came to me for their gum. I prefer... so here's the thing. Starlight Mints, I prefer peppermint. But if we're talking the Lifesavers, Breath Saver Mints, wintergreen absolutely clears. I will support you in that front, but I don't know, for some reason, and it's not that I dislike the wintergreen Starlights, I think I just like the peppermint ones just a little bit better. I think it's because they just kind of remind me of Christmas. Like, it tastes very candy cane. But yeah, if you're talking Lifesavers Breath Saver Mints, which my boss keeps on his desk, it's gotta be wintergreen. But I used to chew a lot of Trident gum, and I feel like I chewed a lot of peppermint instead of wintergreen, and I can't remember if it's because the wintergreen wasn't as good. But then there was a third. There was one called like Cool Mint, and it came in like a teal package, and I feel like that was the winner. But I don't know what the difference is between peppermint and Cool Mint, or I don't know if it was, I don't think it was spearmint. I don't know. What is spearmint? What does that taste like? Can't think of it now. I don't know, but anyway. They always had blue, green, pink, and teal. And pink was bubblegum and I didn't like it. But yeah, I love Starlight Mints. I like the wintergreen ones, but I like the peppermint ones better. But Werther's Original, boy howdy, I love Werther's Original. I was so disappointed at work like last week, because I was in the cafeteria getting some eggs, and they had the candy dish out, and I try to walk past the candy dish. You know, I'm not a machine. Sometimes I gotta dip in there a little bit. But they had a bowl of Werther's Original sitting out, and I was like, oh yeah, they had the hard candies, and they had the chewy caramels. And I grabbed, not a lot, but I grabbed a few. Probably like 3 or 4. And I got downstairs. They were caramel apple flavored. And I'm like, you should not be able to write Werther's Original on the package if it's anything but this butter toffee flavored. Like, that feels illegal to me. The green. I don't know why the green sucks. Stupid pyramid ball See, I would have got that one anyway. Alright, this is gonna be tough. Oh, never mind. It's not tough at all, baby. Alright. But the Christmas candy also has those little strawberries that have the gooey center in the middle. And I really like those too. I've already eaten most of them. They were like first to go because they were on top and my eyes were drawn to them. But I love those little strawberries. I used to buy them and keep them on my desk at work. But there was this, the previous CEO of the company, his son would walk around the building a lot, and he was autistic, and he would come get the candies, and I didn't have a problem with him getting the candies. They were there for everybody, but he would put them in his mouth and immediately bite them, and the sound of it was like he's gonna break all of his teeth, and they're gonna come look at me and be like, why did you give him this hard candy? And I'm gonna be like, so I stopped bringing them to put on my desk. But now he's not there anymore because his dad got fired. So I used to have suckers on my desk, but I think I'm about out of them. So I got to decide if I want to get a new candy to put out on the desk, or if I'm just gonna like stop. Because people don't really come in my office anymore, and then I just end up eating it all the time, and I don't need it. I want it, but I don't need it. Yeah, that's true. Grandpa would not give me a sour apple flavored candy and tell me that his grandpa used to give it to him. Mostly because my grandpa's been dead since I was 1 year old, so he would not have given me any hard candy. But also I feel like even if he wasn't dead, he would not have given me a sour apple. My grandma, his wife, regularly stocked Werther's Original in the candy dish. I do remember that. She always had that, and she had those little butterscotch discs. And then they had cinnamon. And then there was a third one that was like blue, and it was like mouthwash flavored. Those ones were nasty. But the cinnamon discs I like, the butterscotch discs I like. But I would always go for the Werther's Original if I saw them in there. But I think sometimes she knew it, like, we went over there every Sunday afternoon, so I think sometimes on Sunday morning, you would maybe go into the candy dish and take out most of the Werther's Originals before I got there. I can't prove that, it's just a hunch. Because I know a lot of times that I would go there would be either 1 or 0. And I'm like, what's going on, Grandma? I know you don't buy these one at a time. Love my grandma. Been gone a while. Almost 20 years. Holy crap. Oof. Time just keeps moving, huh? Ugh. Need to hit that green before it's too late. Alright, we got the chain reaction. That's pretty good. Yeah, my one grandpa died when I was 1 year old. The other one died, I think, when I was 3. So I didn't really have a lot of grandpa experience. Now, my one grandma did remarry. So I guess, what would you call that? A step grandpa? We just called him grandpa, but he was he was not affectionate very much. However, like, if he saw another kid picking on you, he would not hesitate to go beat that kid's ass. And I witnessed it on more than one occasion on both my behalf and my sister's behalf. He beat up a teenage boy. Like, not, you know, he didn't like send him to the hospital or anything, but he roughed him up a bit in a way that only like someone who was like in the military during Vietnam would do. No, he wasn't in Vietnam. He was too good for that. Anyway, but he's been gone since I think I was still in high school when he died. So I lost like 4 grandparents by the time I was 18. 3 grandpas and a grandma, and then my dad's mom. He's been gone for a little bit. I can't remember exactly how long ago. All right, hold on. It was timed with the release of a Star Wars movie. Not the last one. It might have been Force Awakens. What year did that come out? 2016? Because I remember very distinctly. No, that's not when she died. That's when she moved. Sorry. Never mind. She died after that. I was gonna say it hadn't been that long. But I remember she moved when The Force Awakens came out because all my male cousins were busy for the move, and I found out that they all went to go see the Star Wars movie without me. But I mean, that is what it is. But they skipped out on helping her move, and so I had to move all her crap by myself, which is me and my dad and a couple of my uncles who were all like at that point all in their 60s. But so probably would have been 15 for when she moved, and then she probably, I think she was there for 2 or 3 years, so I think she died around 2018. So that's even been 7 years ago. That's crazy. I could probably look that one up. That one's recent enough. It's probably online. I freaking love this game. Bam. Ooh. I can't remember if the green one only hits things like within actual physical radius, or if it hits a minimum number of pegs. Must be a radius. Okay. That did not hit very much. Ooh, I should have waited on that shot. Not good, brother. You're not getting any oranges. Get the fog slide, didn't get the orange. You're not doing good. Not going good, brother. Alright, I got the long shot at least. Okay. Could be worse. Not much, but it could be. What did I shoot that for? I was trying to right click and I left clicked. Turned out to be one of my better shots, but it's not what I was going for. Oh, coming up in a few days on Christmas, and it'll be the 25th anniversary of when I got my first computer and Final Fantasy VIII for Christmas. Changed my life. I just replayed that game last year. I should have replayed it this year for the 25th anniversary of me playing it. I know it came out before that. I think it came out in '99. But I got it in 2000. I got a computer. I got an e-machine from Best Buy. Paid $99 if you signed up for 1 year of MSN internet. So my dad just canceled AOL and got MSN. It's the same price, so basically equaled getting a computer for $99. E-machines never obsolete is what the sticker said on the box. Unfortunately, okay. Unfortunately, that was just some creative advertising because I believe that I replaced almost every piece of that computer except for the motherboard and the power supply. I replaced the RAM, I had to replace the hard drive, I had to replace the DVD drive, I had to replace the graphics card, I had to replace the... Did I say the RAM? Anyway, I had to replace most of that computer. But it accomplished its goal, which was to allow me to play Final Fantasy VIII on PC. So, it did its job. Oh, super long shot, baby. I need to hit that orange. Not gonna do it. There we go. I don't think I have a clear shot to this one though. That's gonna be rough. No. That's gonna bounce it to the left. Man. Hit it off the corner. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I thought I had that one. Okay. Yeah, stay inside. There we go. No oranges. Strategically dodging every orange peg possible. Thank you. Dude, this is brutal. Is the pink? I think I need to be prioritizing the pink one a bit more and figuring out how to combo it into the oranges so that I can get the more bonus balls. Is there anybody out there got any big holiday plans? Family doesn't really do well. My immediate family doesn't really do big Christmas anymore because it's kind of spread out a little bit, and I don't have kids. My middle sister doesn't have kids, and my oldest sister has a stepdaughter. But last I heard, they have to take her to her mom's for Christmas, so we don't really have like a immediate family Christmas, but we usually will do my dad's side of the family has a big Christmas shindig every year, and that's usually between, depending on how many people can show up, it's usually between 70 to 100 people. But yeah, I just feel like, so a couple of years ago, I was not really feeling Christmas at all. Like, I didn't put up any decorations. Like, I don't even have a lot of decorations to put up. I didn't put up any. I didn't put the tree up. I didn't buy anything for anyone. I didn't go to any of the office Christmas stuff. Like, I just phoned it in. I called out sick for all of them. I was just like, I don't want to be there. Last year felt a little bit better, but this year, like, my tree's not up, and I took it out of the closet yesterday and tried to plug it in during the stream, actually, and it doesn't turn on anymore. So, like, now I'm like, now what do I do with that thing? I don't know if I can get it working or if it's just done and I need to replace it. But I'm not going to replace it this year. I mean, it's like 2 days before Christmas. I didn't buy anybody anything. I don't want anything from anybody. Like, we did a, well, I shouldn't say I didn't buy anything. But we did a Secret Santa exchange at work with one of the smaller teams that I'm a part of. So there's like 8 of us. So I bought something for that. However, I did not receive a tangible gift as part of that exchange. Unfortunately, the person who drew my name for the exchange has been dealing with a lot of personal stuff going on, and this is not, I do not fault them for this, by the way, just to make that perfectly clear. They had to take care of their family, so buying a gift for me was like priority 0. Or I guess priority 0, is priority 0 higher than priority 1? Anyway, it was a very low priority. So I, like, you know, she felt bad about it. I felt bad that she felt bad. But so she ended up just like sending me some money on Zelle, and I was like, you don't even really need to worry about it, but I know that she felt like she needed to do it. But anyway, so I didn't really receive anything like tangible this year. And I know my parents aren't gonna do anything. They're probably gonna give me a check with money in it. They always do that, even though I tell them not to do it. It's usually just like $100. Well, not to say just $100, but like, it's not like you know, it's not like they're giving me the inheritance or anything. But so they usually give us like $100 each. But you know, it's just, I don't know. I haven't been feeling it. I've not listened to any Christmas music. I usually love listening to Christmas music around the house and in the car. Haven't done any of that. I was not able to participate in like the Christmas program this year because of scheduling and stuff. And it's just like, I don't know. I've watched 2 Christmas movies, and one of them I watched last night. So it's like, and it was Die Hard. But I don't know, it's just like, I just haven't been feeling it this year, unfortunately, and I hate that. Like, I wish I felt more Christmassy. Like, I don't decorate the house, I don't decorate the yard. Usually the tree is about all over. But even the tree for me is kind of a pain, because I have to, like, I always have to be constantly defending the tree from the cat, and not even just like, not that she knocks it down, but she tries to eat the plastic leaves of the branches of the tree. To the point where I think that's what made her sick, like the year after I got her. So like, I always have to like build a fence around the tree just to put the tree up, and it's just like, I don't know, man. I was just not feeling it this year. I don't know. I feel kind of crappy for it, but I'm hoping seeing everybody at the big family thing will maybe make me feel a little bit more festive. But like, that's after Christmas, so. My property looks like crap, but I don't have an excuse. I didn't get out and like trim the hedges in time. And now it's just been, it was really cold. We had a lot of snow, and then it warmed up a little bit, but then we got a ton of rain. So now the ground is just mush. So I don't want to go out there and do anything. So they're just gonna look bad until spring. Come on, I gotta hit this one. Alright. Yeah, was it just last week? It was not like 2 days ago Sunday, but like the Sunday before that, so about 9 days ago. We had like half a foot of snow. I had to go out and shovel that crap so that I could get out to go to work. And then on Thursday, it went up to like 50 degrees and it all melted. And then on Friday, it was snowing again. So it's like, what the? Make up your mind, dude. But now, unfortunately, it's just like really, it just looks really crappy outside. Like, at least for the few days we had the snow, it was like nice and bright and white and everything looked kind of Christmassy. But now it's just brown, mud, and everything is dead. Looks like crap. Doesn't feel very Christmassy. I'm trying to live Christmas vicariously through others who actually still care about it. About the holiday part of it. Like, I don't know, we were talking in Discord the other day about like Christmas traditions, and people were like, oh yeah, we get up every morning and make cinnamon rolls and we do pizza and we do, I'm like, sometimes I watch Home Alone. Is that a tradition? I gotta get the bounce. Oh, what was that? I feel like the flippers suck. It's like once you hit all the pegs over here, like it's not like you can't really do anything. Except maybe try to like hold the ball until you can flip it in the bucket, but like I don't know. I feel like they suck. That would have been the one time they were good and I beefed it. Oh, now I'm thinking about Dispatch. Spoilers for Dispatch, the dog's name is Beef. Made me think about Dispatch. Dispatch is a very good game, by the way. Highly recommend it. I considered playing it on stream, but I don't know if I'm going to. I feel like most people want to play it themselves. At this point, I don't think I'm probably not gonna. I don't know. But it was very good, and so I'm probably gonna try to play it again and try to get a different ending. But I'm not looking forward to it because I feel like the first time I played it, I feel like I got like the quote-unquote like good canon ending, and I feel like in order to get the other ending, like I'm gonna have to be a total shithead. I don't want to do that. So I don't know. I'll do it. I'll probably do it. But it's a nice, compact, like 8-hour experience, which I like because I've been getting wrapped up in a lot of really long games recently, and I really just needed something that was nice and short. So that game was kind of a good option. Ah, shoot. No. What's up, Brack? Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good rest of the stream. I was watching right up until I left, actually. Even after I started my own stream, I was still watching yours. I was watching the Choicer Voicer. Hope you had fun with that. I'll have to check out the VOD to see the other games you tried out. Were they any good? Yeah, we're having a good old merry PopCap Smiths up in here. Played some Insane Aquarium. Played some Pizza Frenzy. Now we're playing some Peggle. I lost my flippers. Pizza Frenzy is one that I remember playing and kind of had fond memories of it. But unfortunately, it was very easy. It was very basic. So I didn't play it for very long. But it had some nostalgia to it, where just like the sound effects and stuff like kind of took me back to the day. But what's up, Josh? Joshy D. For dropping by. Yeah, it's good to see you. I hopped in yesterday, like I think right at the end of the book. I was kind of irritated, not at you. I was mad at myself because I forgot it was already time for the hot dish stream, and I wanted to make a tater tot casserole this year, and I forgot. I didn't have any of the ingredients, so I was irritated at myself that I didn't have a hot dish to share pictures and everything. But I hope that the hot dish stream went well. Hope your hot dish was delicious. Did you do anything brave or creative with your hot dish, or did you go with like a traditional creamy cheesy potato type? I wanted to make the my mom has a recipe that she used to make that was for a Southwest tater tot casserole or hot dish, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to make that and maybe try to get some like spicy stuff in there to like kick it up a notch. Made your own gravy. Interesting. I was watching a video on how to make your own gravy. I've never made my own gravy. Not in a culinary sense. I know when I used to play football, my coach said that I sweat gravy. My blood type was barbecue sauce or something. I don't remember, but yeah, I'll have to see if maybe I can get out to the store and get some tater tots. I'm gonna be at Mom's house on Thursday, so maybe I can get that recipe from her on Christmas Day, and then maybe give it a stab over the weekend or something. If I do, I'll make sure to take some reaction shots. But I like to, if I'm gonna do it, I like to chocolate gravy. Oh god. Got me thinking about the chocolate mac and cheese again. For those that aren't in on that, so I saw a post the other day that said like time for the holiday favorites, mac and chocolate and hot cheese, and they basically made Kraft mac and cheese and Swiss Miss hot chocolate, but they switched the packets so that the hot chocolate packet went in the mac and cheese and the cheese packet went in the hot milk, and it was so disgusting. But it's also tempting. Like, would it be good at all, or is it all bad? I don't know. If anything is gonna be good, I feel like it would be the mac and chocolate. But even that, I'm like, I don't know. I think the fact that it would be hot would be the part that would be the biggest turnoff. If it was served cold, maybe. But even then, I'm still leaning towards probably not. But it's like, I almost feel like I gotta try it. Just to know, you know what I mean? Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Josh. And that's awesome, dude, that you're doing the holiday food distribution. Cool. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. Hopefully we'll see you next time you're on, if you're on Monday. I'll try to remember to take the trash out ahead of time. But I'll let you know if I get adventurous and try to make the hot dish. Yeah, the hot cheese. And the thing is, like, drinking cheese is not the part that turns me off. Like, if you liquefied, like, a good cheese down... Because, like, I went to this place with my coworkers on Thursday, I think last Thursday, for our Christmas. Went to lunch and then we went bowling and axe throwing. But it was, I guess I would call it a bistro car. And... they had some really bougie stuff, but they had Bavarian pretzels and Gruyere cheese dip. And it was basically melted, very melted Gruyere cheese. I don't know if they threw some milk in there or not, but I feel like I could drink that. But taking hot milk and putting a Kraft macaroni and cheese packet in it, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could. Yeah, see, like fondue... Like, I feel like I could eat out of the fondue bowl, but, like, drinking hot milk with cheese powder in it, I think would be disgusting. So, a gun to my head, I think I'm taking the chocolate mac and cheese. I don't know. Could be a mistake, but... Brack, did you try that, did we both get the same hot honey mac and cheese? I know you said something about having a box of hot honey mac and cheese on hand. I can't remember if we got the same one. Did you buy it from Aldi's by any chance? Came in like a pink box. Oh, spooky shot. Because I just ate mine last night, I was going to ask you what you thought of it. Yeah, but I didn't know if we were working with the same one. I thought it was pretty good. Because I remember when I originally got it. I didn't make it because I didn't have any milk, and I thought I would need milk. And then when I read the instructions, it didn't call for milk and butter. And I was confused by that, and it wasn't until yesterday when I actually opened it that I realized it's because it didn't have cheese powder, it actually had like a cheese sauce in it. But I thought it was alright. It was pretty, the heat was pretty... I wouldn't say it was like the hottest thing I've ever had, but like I was not expecting it to be as hot as it was. Because the hot honey has been like a real popular flavor concoction this year. And so I've tried a lot of hot honey products, and most of them are not hot at all. So hot honey potato chip. I feel like those would be good. Dude, tell me about it, because I've been buying Reese's Puff cereals at Sam's Club for a while now, and they just randomly stopped having it, and I've been pretty upset about it. I've been pretty vocally upset. Every time I go to the cereal aisle, I'll say to myself out loud, son of a... Ugh. So mad because they replaced it with a granola cereal. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, if you're gonna replace it with like a peanut butter crunch, I would be like, I don't love it, but okay. It's another peanut butter cereal I can have. But to replace it with granola? Butter chicken, really? And it was hot? Did it kick your ass in other ways? Did it kick your ass in a more literal sense? Every time I hear the song for Beating the Level, it takes me back to watching Die Hard last night. No, it is not peanut butter granola. I think it's like, it may be honey flavor, but I can't remember. I looked at it the first time. You're just really white. That's okay. I heard recently that you don't need to apologize for being white anymore, so thank God for that. It's been pretty rough for us out there. Please do not take this quote out of context. That was sarcastic. It has not been that rough out there. That is a joke. It's maybe the second thing in the stream that'll get me canceled. The first being the really bad Italian accent that I did during Pizza Frenzy. It was tasteful. It was tasteful. All right. It was contextual. I was playing a pizza game. You know what? Honestly, I'll buy $50 worth of Reese's peanut butter puffs. I don't give a. That's not even that much Reese's peanut butter puffs. I'll put them in the pantry. You know. That stuff's pretty shelf stable, I think. Why did I shoot that? Oh, never mind. That was a good shot. Either that, I can see if Sam's Club has gummy vitamins for men, because real men eat gummy vitamins. Okay. So I've been getting them on Amazon, but half the time they don't have them. It's true. They were called the Stromboli family, so I feel like I was the lesser of two evils in that scenario for doing the Steve Martinet. Wait, is that his name? Charles Martinet. I was thinking of Steve Martin and Charles Martinet at the same time. Whoopsie. Oh yeah, that could be a bummer with the shipping. I don't know. I'd like to watch a movie with Steve Martinet in it. Where's Vane? He loves toccata and fugue and D minor. You know a movie I didn't watch this year? It's a holiday movie, but it's not a Christmas movie. It's a Thanksgiving movie, and I didn't watch it. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I can't believe I didn't watch that this Thanksgiving. I love that movie. I love Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and I love the unofficial remake Due Date with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. That movie was very funny. I don't care what other people say. That orange one underneath is going to be rough to hit. I gotta get this bank shot right here. Oh, I was afraid that was going to happen. I was afraid that's going to happen. Aww. No. I own all the ones that are available on Steam. And then I downloaded a few from abandonware.org or whatever that are not available on Steam, like Pixelis and I think 7 Seas. Shoot, well I got that one, but I got balls. Here I can. This is gonna kill the capture. I can. We got Astropop. We got Bejeweled, Bejeweled 2, Bejeweled 3, Bejeweled Twist. We got Big Money Deluxe, which appears to be a Super Collapse clone. We got Bookworm Deluxe. We got Bookworm Adventures Deluxe. Bookworm Adventures Volume 2. Chuzzle Deluxe. Dynamite Deluxe. That one was pretty fun, actually. That's a Bust-A-Move clone. Feeding Frenzy 2 Shipwreck Showdown Deluxe. Hammerhead Deluxe. That one's a whack-a-mole. I didn't like that one. Heavy Weapons Deluxe. That one is like a shoot 'em up, I think. Eagle Pop Deluxe. I don't remember exactly how that one works. Some sort of puzzle game. We got Insane Aquarium Deluxe, which I played earlier. Peggle Deluxe, Peggle Knights, Pizza Frenzy, which I played earlier as well. Plants vs. Zombie Game of the Year Edition, which I will be playing at some point. It'll probably be towards the end of when I'm playing PopCap stuff. I don't know how many I'm going to do. Rocket Mania Deluxe, which is kind of like Pipe Dream. Talismania Deluxe, which is... I don't remember. Oh, this is weird. It's on like a hex grid. It looks like maybe like a hex grid version of Pipe Dream. I don't know. Can't really tell what's going on in these pictures. Anyway. So Talismania Deluxe, Typer Shark Deluxe, which I did not play on stream, but I've played in the past. Venice. I don't know what that one is. The Wizard's Pen. Not familiar with that one. And then Zuma Deluxe and Zuma's Revenge. So those are the ones that I have. And then, like I said, I downloaded a copy of Pixelis and Noah's Ark Deluxe. And I wanted a copy of Alchemy. But unfortunately, not on Steam, and it's not on Abandonware because it's being sold currently on the EA Games platform. So I'm going to maybe look elsewhere to see if I can find a version of it. I heard rumor. What a crappy spooky. Actually, that actually went pretty good. Never mind. But I heard rumor that Alchemy is on archive.org. So if that is true, I may peep that. Because I remember liking Alchemy. I remember playing that one a lot. I think on a browser version. I was talking a little bit about it earlier because I used to play it a lot. My parents were not happy about that because it meant I was tying up the phone line. And that was back in the day when they didn't understand like online games. So they were not... Oh, nice. They were not too supportive of my alchemy addiction. They didn't understand the laws of equivalent exchange. That's all I'm saying. Such a good anime. I just watched that anime last month. It's still really good, in case you're wondering. Yeah, bookworm games, I kind of forget how those go. I feel like that's like a Boggle-inspired game, if I'm remembering it. Oh, dude. Oh. Yeah, I watched Brotherhood. I've seen the original. Back before Brotherhood came out. And it was fine, but yeah, Brotherhood I think is the superior. I'm gonna have to bank it off this stupid bumper here. Oh, I moved the mouse in anger. Got it. Yeah, I like the ending of Brotherhood better. The other one was kind of weird, but that's what happens when the anime diverges from the original storyline. Oh, look at this spooky bat. I missed the spooky ball. I missed both spooky balls. Okay, I got one. Wow, what a spooky ball. Actually, that turned out to be pretty good. Yeah, I watched it on Crunchyroll. I don't know if they have both versions or not. I assume they probably do. But back in the day, when I first watched it, I don't think I knew... Maybe it was that I didn't know the difference. I didn't know that there were two versions. And everyone was just saying, like, oh, you gotta see Full Metal Alchemist, you gotta see Full Metal Alchemist, it's the best thing. So, like, I just went on, you know, ye old internet library, proto Netflix, and acquired one called Full Metal Alchemist, and I was like, yeah, this is the one, right? And since it starts off so similar, like, I didn't know until much later on that I wasn't watching the same one that my friends were talking about. Because, like, the first, like, I don't remember how many episodes are, like, basically the same. Alright, brother. Get in the spooky bucket. Get that green one. Get that green one! You did not get the green one. Wow, I still missed it? Okay. I got it on the rebound, but like... Ooh. Ooh, what a bounce. What a bounce. Yeah, probably. Back then, like I said, I probably didn't notice, because I watched everything in, like, VLC player. Like in a window like this size, like up in the corner as I was playing Team Fortress 2. Because I didn't have two monitors like a lot of my contemporaries. Oh, I skipped right over the orange one, you doofus. That's pretty good. Orange, get the orange. That one's gonna be hard to hit, I think. Maybe not, actually. I don't have Zuma installed, but if it is anything like the rest of these games, it's probably like 18 megabytes. So it'll probably take roughly 4 seconds to download. Oh, you got it. Okay. I thought you were asking, is Zuma... Sorry, I read that wrong. I thought you were asking, is Zuma installed? I used to play another one that was like a Zuma kind of like knockoff called Luxor. But the thing with Luxor was, like, instead of being in the center and you spin around, it was on the bottom and you can only move left and right. Remember when I said I was gonna quit this game? Whoops. Well, I already started World 7 now. May as well just finish real quick. Come on. I saw it. I saw it. Zoom was good. Like I said, I don't remember much about the second one to remember, like, what's different. Like, if it's worth playing them both, or if I should play one over the other. Because all things equal, I'll probably just play the first one. If I'm being real honest. I need more Werthers. Ooh, dude, this level is going fantastic. So many free balls. We're just free balling over here. Ah. So yeah, maybe I should do another stream like yesterday and catalog my entire Steam library. I kind of joked about it at the end of yesterday's. It took me a very long time to get through my Switch collection yesterday. Much longer than I thought. Because honestly, I didn't think I owned that many Switch games. But I do own, going on, I'll be at 1,800 by the end of the month, I'm sure. Once the Humble Choice stuff goes through, and I got a couple items that I got in my cart for the Steam sale. I shouldn't buy anything. I shouldn't buy anything. I shouldn't buy any games for the Steam sale. But I'm going to, because they're very cheap. And I might play them someday. I don't know. I think I got X4 Foundations, which I wanted to play like 2 years ago, but it was expensive. Now it's cheap, but I don't know if I want to play it. So we'll buy it, and then maybe if the mood strikes me to play it again, I can just be like, I already have it. And then Detroit Become Human was only $4, so I picked up, or I put that one in the cart. And then I feel like there was another one that was $4 that I put in the cart. But I haven't hit the checkout yet. I'm gonna wait and see if I think of anything else. I'm thinking about picking up Forza Horizon 5 because I never got a chance to play it, and I canceled Game Pass, and I don't feel like getting Game Pass back just to play that game. Excuse me, but Forza Horizon 6 is on the horizon, which means that they will probably stop renewing the licenses for everything in Forza Horizon 5, which means they will take it off the storefront. So I want to buy it before then. I'm tempted to wait because I know like when they were going to take Horizon 4 off the storefront, they sold it for like $5. But I don't know that they will do it. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sad because I don't know if this is confirmed, but it seemed pretty reliable. Season 2 is only gonna have 10 episodes in it, which sucks. Season 1 had 28 in it. But it is what it is. It's better than 0, so, you know, there's that. But, and it's kind of sad, you know, knowing that the voice actress is not doing well, that it, you know, at any moment it could be last. Or maybe they replace her. I don't know. I don't know what the protocol is with anime stuff. I need to watch the last 2 seasons of My Hero Academia, though. I didn't watch season 7. And then once they announced the... And then I barely missed the barrel. God. Anyway. And then now they're in the middle of the last season, so I'm waiting for it to be finished. And then I'll watch all of it at once. Because I like to watch it at my own pace. I don't want to catch up and then be stuck waiting week to week for... Although it might be done by now, I'm not sure. I haven't checked on it in a couple of weeks. If I'm being real honest. He's pretty good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Freer in Season 2. I'm going to rewatch Freer in Season 1 because it's been long enough that I think it would feel somewhat fresh. Oh, baby. Nice. It's crazy to me how long it's been. I was looking through like my phone when I like transferred everything over, like all the old pictures and stuff that came through and stuff, and I saw a bunch of screenshots that I took of Freerin, because I said something to Artie about the show being excessively horny. He's like, it's not horny. I'm like, dude, it shows her bent over with her ass sticking out like in every episode. And he's like, no, it doesn't. So I started watching in like 8 episodes in a row without fail. And I think it's also in the opening the opening theme song. So I'm like, and tell me I'm wrong. And then they made a statue, figure, whatever you want to call it, of her stuck in a mimic with her butt sticking out. So I have not watched Jingle All the Way yet, Brack. I am probably actually going to watch that in question mark whenever I end stream. It's what I'm watching tonight. I was going to watch it last night, actually. And then Disney Plus showed me Die Hard. I'm like, I haven't watched Die Hard in like 5 years, so I watched Die Hard last night. But I will be watching Jingle All the Way tonight. And then Home Alone 1 and 2 on Christmas Day. I'll probably watch, I don't know, it'll depend on what my parents want to do. If they want to watch 1 and 2, I'll watch it at their house. If they only want to watch 1, I'll let them pick which one they want to watch. And then I will come home and I will watch the remainder. Because I'll watch 3 as well. Because I am a person who appreciates Home Alone 3. Yeah, that's a very good point. There are very few animes that are not at least a little bit horny. Some of them I really wish were not horny because they shouldn't be. Because of the age of the people depicted in the show. However, it's a cultural thing, I guess. And so Japanese people gonna be horny, I suppose. But yeah, you're very correct. There are very few animes that do not have some degree of horniness in it. Like even Dragon Ball was pretty horny. Ugh, come on. But I think so. I've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because I don't use my time wisely, and I've watched like 60 episodes of it in the past like month. It's not as good as the original, which really says a lot because the original was not like the greatest anime anyway. But it's one of those things where it was on at a time where like I was kind of moving away from shows like that. Like it was like 2004, 2005. So like I was kind of in that like too cool for school phase where I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get both of these. Oh, I'm not gonna hit either of these. Where I was like too cool to watch stuff like Pokemon anime and Yu-Gi-Oh! And things like that, but I saw a couple episodes of it on Cartoon Network or whatever when I was in college. And I was always like, I don't know, that one looks like interesting because like they got new cards, they're doing different stuff. So I never really watched it though, so I've been kind of rectifying that and watching a little bit of it. It's okay. It's very weird. And then I got confused because like I was watching season 1, and season 1 was listed to have like 140 episodes or something like that. And then about 50 episodes in, it's like, hey, the next episode is not available in English, just so you know. It's only Japanese from here on out. And so I was looking it up, and everyone's like, yeah, they never finished dubbing season 1 because they wanted to move on to... 4Kids wanted to move on to making the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's anime because the game was coming out. and they were trying to like, you know, market. So I was like, well, that sucks. There's like 100 episodes in season 1 that didn't get dubbed. So I started watching them. And then, because I considered skipping forward to season 2, because season 2, they had season 2 on there and it's in English. And so I was like, well, honestly, what's going to happen? What am I really going to miss in those 100 episodes? You know what I mean? So I had flipped through seasons 2 and 3 to just kind of like look at it to see how many episodes were in each one. And I started realizing like the thumbnails of the episodes, the Japanese episodes in season 1 were the same as the thumbnails of the episodes for season 2 in English. And so it is at that time, after watching like 5 episodes in Japanese, that season 2 was the continuation of season 1. So it's really stupid and mixed up, but the good news is I can continue watching the show in English. It is a very different show in Japanese. Like, there's not a lot of music playing all the time. Like, the US one has like music going like all the time during the battles and like as they're walking around the school and stuff. And then like obviously all the names are different, but then like everybody has like different personalities in the different versions, and it's like really strange. Like, I know some of that stuff gets lost in translation, but this is like taking that to like the nth degree. Like, there's a guy in the Japanese version, and his name is Tyranno Kenzen, and he uses a dinosaur deck, and he wears a Tyrannosaurus Rex bandana. He's basically Rex Raptor, but he's Tyranno Kenzen. So anyway, he's like all about dinosaur, and he's always saying the word "soar." He's like he's kind of like a Bulbasaur, where he's just like, "Hey man, you want to have a dual soar?" You know, and he's just like always inserting the word dino and soar into like his words. Then you flip over to the English translation, and he is military. His name is, they call him Sarge. His name is still Tyranno. What was his last name? Hold on, I gotta think about this. It is really stupid. Oh, I gotta look it up. It's Tyranno Hasselberry. So his name is Tyranno Hasselberry, and he's always talking like a drill sergeant, and they call him Sarge, and that's his personality. So it's very, very stupid. Yeah, sorry, no, we're talking Yu-Gi-Oh, not Yu Yu Hakusho, which is very, very similar sounding, but very different. Now I keep thinking about the clip of Jerry the King Lawler trying to say Yu Yu Hakusho because Yu Yu Hakusho sponsored an episode of WWE SmackDown in the early 2000s or late 90s. I think he called it Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh man, I haven't seen Chainsaw Man. I haven't watched that one yet. I heard good things about it, but I wasn't ready. Ugh. Oh, thought I was gonna. Yeah, so like the original Yu-Gi-Oh with like the titular Yu-Gi-Moto, that one had a ton of episodes. Like it went on forever. Like there were 5 main seasons, and they were all very long. Because there was like the original Duelist Kingdom season, and that was like 100 episodes, I think. I don't know, I could be lying. I don't want to look any of this up. And then there was like Battle Kingdom, or Duel City or whatever. Yeah, Battle Kingdom was the first one, or Duel Kingdom was the first one, then Battle City was the second one. And then there was like the Cult of Orichalcos season, and then there was like another one, like Duel Championships. I don't know, but they were all very long. Yeah, I have taken away from the little bit that I've seen of Chainsaw Man that it is a bit horny, which, you know, no judgment. I enjoy a horny anime from time to time. Alright, is this gonna pog slide? I think it's gonna pog slide. I just gotta wait for the barrel. Oh, it didn't slide, but at least I hit the barrel. There we go. There's the pog slide. Missed it. Go for this one instead. Yes, yes, double. Ooh, this one's gonna be rough to hit. I wanted to watch that one about like something like cooking in dungeon, or I don't know, they eat monsters, I think. That's all I really remember. But I haven't seen that one yet. I got another 1,000 episodes of One Piece to work my way through first. I think I'm about halfway through Fairy Tail, at least the old Fairy Tail, and now they've restarted it. They're making new episodes again. But I'm like halfway through the old Fairy Tail, and then I'm 256 episodes into One Piece. And then I decided to take a little break from it for a bit. But I was at the end of an arc, so. Ooh. Extra ball. I like, I watched Gundam Wing when I was younger. And actually I still have the complete Gundam Wing DVD box set. I would very much like to watch it again. I'd like to watch, it's been a long time since I've seen it. I like Gundam Wing. I loved Death Scythe and Heavy Arms. Were really cool. But I'd like to watch some of the other Gundam series as well. I know there's a lot of them. The only other one that I really have much familiarity with is G Gundam. I built a couple of the G Gundam models when I was younger, and then I saw a little bit of it on TV. And then I had a Gundam fighting game on PlayStation 2. Oh, so good. I had a Gundam fighting game on PlayStation 2 that had a lot of G Gundam stuff in it, I feel like. Because there was definitely a guy in there that said Burning Finger a lot. I only watched a few episodes of Bleach. I mean, I say a few. I mean a few in perspective. Like, that series has like 800 episodes, I think. So I think I watched like maybe like 30. And it didn't really suck me in. 8th MST. I haven't seen that one. I remember, unfortunately, I was really annoyed because, like, Toonami used to show that one Gundam series quite a bit that I didn't like, and it was the one where, like, all the Gundams were, like, tiny. Like, they were a little, like, chibi Gundams. No! Yeah, I could see that. No, I don't think it was Gundam Build. I'd have to look it up. SD Gundam. Yeah, that was the one. They used to have that one on a lot, and I didn't watch it. I didn't like it. And then they, Toys R Us used to have the SD Gundam models, and I didn't want those. I wanted the full-size ones. Oh, Magical Hat is such a crappy special power. I'll say it. It sucks. If anybody disagrees with me, they are wrong. It's okay. It's not that good though. It would be better if it lasted a couple more, like if it lasted 3 turns. But the fact that it only lasts like the turn that you get it and then one more turn is just. But yeah, I used to really like building the plastic Gundam models. But I was pretty poor back then, so like I was only sometimes Toys R Us would do them, where if you buy 2 you get 1 free. But the problem was they only had like 5 different models. So after I did that the first time, I got like Gundam Wing Zero, Heavy Arms, and a smaller one. And then the second time, they had, I think it was called Master Gundam, and then the Burning Finger Gundam, whose name I forget. But those were the only 2 they had, so I bought 2 of the same one, because I was like, well, I may as well get a free one, and then maybe I can do something with it. So, I think I still have it. I may have gotten rid of it. But I had always imagined it would be really cool to spray paint it a different color before putting it together. But I never did it. And I can't remember when I moved. I think I threw away all the actual assembled models because they were just sitting in a box. Most of them were missing pieces and broken at that point because they had not been treated very well. And so I think I just got rid of them. It's kind of a bygone era thing. But I don't know, if someone put one in front of me today, I would probably enjoy putting it together. I'm just saying. But I don't know that I would go buy one. Yeah, burning gun. Oh, that sounds right. Makes a lot of sense. He had like the burning finger, and then did he also like eventually have like a burning fist attack? I can't remember. I remember it was all very sexual. Punching dudes in the crotch with his burning finger. That fighting game was pretty cool though, actually. Because there was the one on the Super Nintendo which I played a lot, which was Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, I think was the name of it. Or was that the movie? I think I might be thinking about the movie. Maybe I can't remember now, but I don't think it came out in America. So I played it on a totally legal Super Nintendo console. Oh yeah, Shining Finger and Erupting Burning Finger, yes. I think Erupting Burning Finger was like the super combo finish in the fighting game. I probably didn't hit it all that often because that was before I was decent at fighting games. Ah, shit. This is not going good. This level sucks. This might be the one I was thinking of. I was thinking there was that pyramid level, or yeah, the pyramid level that stinks really bad with the crocodiles and the. And then I think there's this level. Kinda stinky. Oh. Garbage shot. Could you hit any less yellows? Oranges? Sorry. Yeah, I got a bad case of the burning finger once. They gave me some penicillin and I was fine. Oh, there we go. Magical hat. Look at all the good it's doing me. Woo! Alright, magical hat. Do something good over here, please. Nope. Get in the bucket. I got a real bad case of shining burning finger. Yeah, you don't want any eruptions on your burning finger. That's gonna be a bad time. You know what? I was watching a video the other day that popped up on YouTube. I just get them periodically. It was like one of the old Toonami stingers. And man, it really took me back. It's one of the ones that was on when I was a kid, and one of the featured animes back then on Toonami was Outlaw Star. I haven't watched Outlaw Star in probably 20 years. I remember really liking that show. Well, that sucked. No, that sucked. I really like anime set in space. I don't know why. I liked Outlaw Star. I liked... Now, I didn't watch it till I was much older. In fact, I didn't watch it till like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, the one that everybody likes, Cowboy Bebop. I really like Cowboy Bebop. I watched the live action one, and I thought it was better than most people did. But I think it suffered the same problem as the anime, which is that like the episodes where they were just like putzing around the galaxy doing like random stuff were really good. And then when they tried to do like the serious mob killer girlfriend amnesia storyline, I was like, this stinky. Reboot. I didn't really watch Reboot that much. I know what Reboot is, but I didn't really... I remember the bad guy's name is like Megabyte. That's about all I remember from it. Oh, thank you, Multi-Ball. What a great power-up. This level sucks. But I know Reboot is kind of one of those cult classic good shows. I don't have a connection. That is cool though that they're able to restore it to 4K. I mean, that's crazy for a show from that era. Like, how do you even do that? I'm betting like the source material wasn't even... Are they like upscaling it? Ugh. Yeah, I definitely... And I remember seeing it and thinking like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's computer generated. Like, and it's the same thing when you see like Toy Story for the first time. Like, it just kind of blew your mind a bit. And now, like, looking back on it, it's like, yeah, okay. Oh, alright. It definitely was a product of its time. Like, back then it was very cool technology. Oh, good. Triple score. Thank you. Oh, they got the archival tape. Interesting. I'm never gonna get off this level, dude. This one's the man breaker. Oh, hit the purple. Doofus. I don't like this level. I feel like after you fail it so many times, the game should like take pity on you and like give you an easier layout. Yeah, give me the spooky balls. Why do you feel bad for winning video games? Why is it bad to win video games? Is it like canonical that like the bad guys die when you beat them in the video game? I think that would probably mess me up pretty bad if someone had told me that. It was like killing actual real people. Somebody's controlling that Goomba, and when you kill him, he dies in real life. sick. We're getting to the point where I go from my stance changes from this is one of my favorite PopCap games to like I hate this game. All right, free ball, okay, and we clipped the orange. We're good. I think we got this now. We can't hit these 2 in 5 attempts. I deserve to lose. Oh, thank God. Level's brutal. Holy crap, it's 130. Whoops. That's fine. I'm on vacation. I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow. Actually, that's not true. I need to go grocery shopping tomorrow because I didn't go tonight. I was gonna go tonight, and then I was like, what if instead we didn't and we went to Taco Bell? And that's the story of why I have diarrhea right now. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of intense. Why did I shoot that so soon? Oh, I still got it anyway. Oh, yes, magical hats. Right down the toilet. Woo! Okay. I was gonna say this one might be the time where it would be useful. Didn't really clip very many of the ones underneath. Alright, I think we're doing okay here. Oh, that one went right in front of me. I wasn't even looking at it. Idiot. Good long shot. Bounce right off the bucket. Perfect. Did it again. Oh, we suck. We're gonna lose. I went from being very confident to this is impossible. Oh, he did that so bad. Gotta be kidding me, dog. It's not what I wanted to happen. Alright. This is like trying to hit a split in bowling right here. Wait for the bucket. Oh! Oh, God. I panicked and I hit the right click, and then I panicked that I hit the right click, and then I left clicked, and then I shot it right down the frickin' stinking. Alright. We'll do better this time. Where's the other green? Alright, there's the green ones. That's it. Yeah, this is when Peggle starts to be, like I said, it goes from being like, I love this game, to going like, oh, who made this? I'm gonna go to their house, poop on their pillowcase, give them pink eye. Stop giving me a magical hat right down the shitter. Oh, good. More magical hats. Yeah. Some of the later levels are pretty tough. I like it once you beat the game and you can just play with whatever power-up you want. And you can just use a better power-up on this level. Just use Zen Ball on every level because it's probably the best power-up. How am I already down to 4 balls? Oh, that's how. I keep whiffing all my shots. Okay, we got the double orange. This is not gonna happen over here. That's what I was going for the first time. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay, guys. We're fine. We're not losing our mind. Losing my voice a little bit. But we're not losing our mind. We're still of healthy, sound mind. Okay. Like that. There, get in there. Okay. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. These one peggers are a lot more tolerable when you get it in the bucket. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were gonna get that one on the way out. Alright. Oh. Oh, we still got the green brick over there. We can get to it. I don't want to go out of the way for it though. I just want to focus on getting my pegs. Because there's no guarantee that it's going to be helpful. Alright, I think we're set. We cannot mess this up. The game is taking pity on me right now. Oh, thank God. Oh, this level's not good either. This is one you need the fireball power for. Oh, of course you avoid the pink one, you... Really grinding my gears tonight. You know what really grinds my gears? Hey Lois, you know what really grinds my gears? No, I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do the impression. I'm not gonna be good at choicer voicer. I'll never go pro. Super guide. I don't want super guide. I want Zen ball. Mr. Bean, yeah. Oh, Christmas sucks. Alright, we can do this. Oh. Is that the magic pixel right there? Yup. Alright, Super Guide turned out to be pretty good. Oh, dude, yeah, Christmas, Mr. Bean Christmas, I watched that last year. I used to watch that all the time, like even when it wasn't Christmas, because I had a tape that had like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 Mr. Bean episodes on it, and that just happened to be one of them. But yeah, the department store where he's like doing the nativity and he like brings in the tank and like helicopters Jesus out of them. That's pretty good. But then the Christmas and the New Year's party, where he gets his girlfriend the wall hanger for the photo of the man and woman buying a ring. Classic British comedy. Ooh, that might actually help. That was not terrible. Mr. Bean. Come on. Killing me, Smalls. Oh, that was bad. I should have waited for the bucket to... Get in there. Get in there. 3 balls left. 3. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Not really. There's no way I can hit this in 2. No way I can hit this in 3. Alright, I think I might actually be cooked. Yeah. Mr. Bean. Was the scene where he goes to the church? Was that part of the Christmas episode too? And he doesn't know the song. So he's just like Hallelujah. I can't remember if that was a Christmas episode or just a different time when Mr. Bean went to Catholic church. Yeah, have a good night, Dave. I'm probably not going to be going too much longer, he says. It's a different episode. Okay, I couldn't remember. Because I also am getting kind of tired, but also I'm getting close to the end of the game, I think. I think I only have 2 worlds left. I don't know if I want to try to do them both. I think if I can beat Magical Hatland, I'm going to take that as a huge W and go out on a high note. Oh! Bounce it off the wall, bounce it off the wall. Oh, it didn't do the thing. Alright, I really got to catch this one. Oh, it went straight down. Oh, no. Level sucks. Who made this crap? Why do they hate me? Green, green. Alright, give me flower power. Yes. Okay. Didn't hit the ones I wanted it to hit, but that's okay. Alright, that was not bad. Get it in there, get it in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should have waited for the bucket to come over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Boing. Oh, did you do a gazillion pack on Choicer Voicer? That would have been A+ content. I mean, just make that pack. That's the only one you really need. Are you kidding me with that? Okay. That was pretty good. 3 balls left, 4 pegs. One of them is in a bad position. Yeah, the iPod, what, did you have it on the old iPod or like the first generation iPod Touch? Because I definitely had this on the first generation iPod Touch. No! Free ball, point boost! Oh, it didn't fall on it. Oh, dude, the classic with the wheel? That's crazy, dude. That screen would have been so small. Dude, I kind of miss the iPod Classic. I am anti-Apple ever since they did not explain to me well enough their AppleCare registration process and requirements. So I haven't bought anything from them in like 20 years, but like, yeah, 160 gig. I think mine was actually 250. I had the iPod Photo. Oh, I missed the free ball by one shot. So like when I originally bought one, I think I bought one that was 120 gig, and it was called the iPod Plus HP, and it was specifically formulated for aging dogs. No, I'm sorry, it was specifically formulated for people who were going to use it on a PC instead of a Mac. I have no idea what about it was actually different, but it was just the one that I got. And I had a PC instead of a Mac, so it made sense. So I bought it at CompUSA. I paid probably some stupid amount of money for it, like $400, I don't know. But then CompUSA was like, hey, do you want to buy the replacement plan? Anything goes wrong with it, you just bring it back in and we give you a brand new one of the comparable model. So like if they don't make the specific one, you know. Anyway, I said, you know what? That's probably a good idea. It was like $39.99. I added the CompUSA replacement plan. So I had the thing for like a year and a half, close to 2 years maybe, and the hard drive died. It just wouldn't come on. It would just click. So I took it back to CompUSA, which fortunately still existed, and they swapped it out. And at that time, they no longer made the iPod Plus HP. They made the lowest thing was now like the 250 gig iPod Photo. So I got the upgrade to the iPod Photo. So I had color screen now, which was cool. And so anyway, I got it. And they're like, okay, well, you can still buy the extended warranty on this to cover it in case it dies within like 2 years. And I was like, you know what? I hate to think that another one would die within 2 years, but also, if the first one died within 2 years, why the heck wouldn't the second one die within 2 years? Oh, that was a good shot. Oh, catch it. Son of a... So anyway, but at that point, they did not... Extra ball, extra ball, extra ball, extra ball, you ass. Oh, so at that point, they did not offer the CompUSA replacement anymore. They offered AppleCare, which I did not know about. So when I replaced the old one, all I did was I brought it in with my original sales receipt, showing that I purchased the thing and the extended warranty. So I bought the... I got the new one, and I bought the AppleCare replacement plan. And I thought, okay, well, I'm prepared for this. I'm going to take the box, and I'm going to put the sales receipt in the box, so that if anything ever goes wrong with this well-made product, I will be able to exchange it for a new one. And so fast forward about 1 year and 11 months, right before the warranty expired, it broke, of course. Same thing, hard drive stopped spinning. And so, holy crap, Magical Hat is amazing. Who was in here earlier saying it's shit? Anyway. So it went bad, so I'm like, okay. So like I opened the drawer, I found the box. It's got the receipt, it's got the pamphlet for the AppleCare. I'm like, all right, let's do this replacement process. And it's like, oh, you got to register. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll go on and register. So I went on and made an account, did this and did that. And it's like, oh, well, you can't register this AppleCare because it's more than like 30 days outside the purchase window. I was like, well, what do you mean? And like, well, you got to register the warranty within 30 days of getting the device, or else you can't use it to replace the device when it goes bad. I'm like, well, okay, well, the other place didn't make me do that, and I didn't know that was a thing. They didn't explain that to me at the store. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. Is there anything else we can help you with today? And I'm like, so, so they wouldn't replace it, they wouldn't fix it, they wouldn't do anything to it. I paid like, and this time, like, the Apple Care was like $100 compared to like $30 for the CompUSA replacement. So I was, you know, rightfully a little angry. And, you know, everyone's like, well, how do you expect them to replace something if you didn't register? You should have known better. I'm like, I was 16 years old. I didn't know shit. You know? And I had all the paperwork, I had the receipts, I had everything was still visible, everything was dated. So I'm like, you honestly can't do anything or you won't do anything, you know? Space blast, magical hat. It's gonna go right down the side, you so anyway, it was gone, it was dead, and so at that point I decided, alright, well, I'm just not gonna buy any more Apple products. And that was 2005. Yeah, 2005, so that's been 20 years. And I have not bought any Apple products. However, I did receive an Apple product as a gift. I got an iPod Touch as a graduation present, I think. Which I was not happy about, the fact that it was an iPod, but I was like, not gonna be ungrateful, obviously. I was like, thank you, it's a very nice gift. So I went back to using it, and I had it for a few years, and eventually, like, the battery died on it, and like it wouldn't stay on without being plugged in, so it was like worthless. But guess what? They wouldn't do shit about it. So, come on, come on, come on! Oh, I got a free ball! I got a free ball! I got 2 free balls. The song is very fitting because sometimes when you get stuck on a level for an hour and that ode to joy just starts pumping when you finally beat it, oh man, it hits. Because that's exactly how I feel inside right now. Oh, finally. Okay, well, there's actually 3 worlds left, so I think I'm gonna call it there. If there was only 2 left, I was considering powering through. It's almost 2 o'clock. But Fireball is great. Zen Ball is better. But dude, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. Not that I have not enjoyed the games I've been playing recently, but man, when you get locked into like 3 60+ hour games back to back to back, it just wears on you. I feel like I've been playing those 3 games for like a year, which is not far off, honestly. Because I started playing Expedition in July, and I just finished Fire Emblem like a week ago. So like I was locked into those games for like a good 6 months. It feels good to just like be able to play something casually. So I'll probably do a little bit more. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, because I definitely won't be on Thursday. So I'm thinking about either doing tomorrow or Friday. Just depends. But if I do come on tomorrow, I'll probably, excuse me, be doing some more PopCap stuff.